It's my birthday and I'm partying with all of my friends. And look, I made the background really extra special for you guys. You have my messy papers and my whiteboard. And I am so thankful for the fact that I have really talented mentors and friends that are going to come on and tell me what's going on in their lives and play a song for you. I love seeing the comments. So, hey, Barry. Hey, Locke. Locke has done sound for Amy Speace and Vance Gilbert. Cool. Well, if you have any specific sound advice for me tonight, just know I might not be able to take it because I'm kind of new to this platform and I don't really know what I'm doing. But I am very excited to include you guys because all of my friends, not all of them, but all of my music friends are off in Montreal this morning. And I was like, I'm at home. I'm at home on my birthday. So this is my way of getting to celebrate with all my friends. And hey, Dan. And I wanted to throw some coin to our friends over in North Carolina who got really devastated by the floods. So if anyone feels inspired to donate in the virtual tip jar, we're going to send most of that money over to them so that even though the California wildfire victims are getting all the media attention, then we can still be supporting the people who aren't getting the attention. So that is there. I'm going to play you guys a tune. It is the title track off of my new record, my second record, which comes out this year. I feel really, really excited to see how people will respond to it because it's super random. But this is the title track. Comment in the comment section if you already know what it is. And then our first guest will come on after this song. Oh, wait. Pro move. I'm supposed to do this thing when I start playing. And so bear with me for 1 second. I do this, and then I do this, and then I... Okay. Hopefully that sounds better. I'm pretty enough for boys to like me. Not pretty enough for girls to hate. I'm in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. Not so young to be so dumb, but not so old that life's no fun. I'm in this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. I'm your regular Goldilocks. I found myself a paradise paradox. I see clearly all the things I'm not, but I'm loving on this beautiful life I got. In this sweet spot, in this sweet spot. Thank you for sharing the stream. I get paid for my favorite hobby, unless I'm in Nashville. But still grocery shop without paparazzi. I'm in the sweet spot, in the sweet spot. I'm strong enough to love myself, but still got room for someone else in my sweet spot, in this sweet spot. myself a paradise paradox. I see clearly all the things I'm not, but I'm loving on this beautiful life I got in the sweet spot. In the sweet spot. All right, this thing just happened. Sometimes this song makes me feel emotional because the lyrics like actually go in, and then I start to cry because I'm like, I believe it. It's true. I really feel like I'm in the sweet spot. I'm so happy. Right here, it's California weather. Little pain, a lot of pleasure. It'll never ever be too much. It's cayenne and cinnamon, this heaven I'm living in. I know that it's enough, enough, enough. I'm your regular Goldilocks. I found myself a paradise paradox. I see clearly all the things I'm not, but I'm loving on this beautiful life I got in the sweet spot. In the sweet spot. In the sweet spot. In the sweet spot. And there you guys have it, the title track off of my upcoming record. And I mean, just checking in with the comments. I want to also give a big mega thank you to anyone who shares the stream. It's so helpful, especially because and hold on, that box. I'm learning. Hopefully you can hear me better now. I really appreciate us all coming together to support flood relief victims. And here is the URL if you would like to use Venmo or PayPal. And if you want to donate directly to where I'm sending it, it's helpmarshall.org. So then you can pick which small business. But I thought my friend who lives there would help me divvy it to where it was the most appropriate. Did you know people do a lot of like fraudulent charities when there's bad stuff in the world? I didn't know that. So now I try to find sources who live in the community where I'm donating, so I know that the money is going to good places. Okay, so I am going very, very excited to present our first guest. He is one of the kindest musicians I've ever met. I keep like digging for dirt from him, and he won't give me any dirt. He's just kind all the time. It's annoying, but he's helped my songwriting so much. He has helped the folk and acoustic world like incredibly with the communities that he builds, the service that he provides, and just the heart-led music that he makes. So I'm excited to welcome to the stage my friend Ellis Paul.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Amazing.
Thanks. I got dressed up for it.
You have a glow about you, which is so happy for you, really.
It's natural. It's not from the lights that I set up behind my computer.
I hope you're going to do something for yourself today, too, beyond this. Like, I don't know, have a glass of champagne or go out for a walk or do something. What do you have?
It's my birthday. I went for a walk.
Well, I don't know. You're in St. Louis. Go to the Arch or something beautiful.
Oh, yeah. You know, I haven't actually done that yet.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, it's pretty fun. There's an elevator that goes to the top, and it's a little cramped up there, but it's pretty great.
What have you been excited about creatively lately?
Well, I'm putting together a new album, and I was just working on one of the songs before I dialed in with you, and it's going to be my 25th album, so I can't believe how much I put out in the last 40 years. But I'm going to be doing that in the next 6 months, which is pretty fun. And I'm in Phoenix, Arizona right now, and I'm doing shows in the Southwest and Tucson and Santa Fe, and I had Thursday night off. And thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be part of your birthday.
Well, I'm so happy to know you, and you have been such a helpful person to me in my journey. I am overwhelmed with just like your spirit. You know what Lori said about you that I wrote down in my journal and was like, I hope someone says this about me one day.
Is it dirt?
Yes, it is. And so I'm not saying that part. I'm saying the part that's fit for the public. I was like, Laurie, like, give me the dirt. Ellis Paul's too nice. You're like with him, so like no one who like lives with someone like doesn't know the dirt. So like, what's his terrible side like? And she responds, he's better than you could even know.
Oh, that's
and she just said, like, he just accepts all of me and he's seen the worst.
Well, I have seen bad, but he's easy to live with. We're a good couple. We're kind of made for each other, really. So I got lucky.
You did get lucky, and so did she. And I was like, I strive to become so loving that the person who knows my worst side thinks I'm better than the world even knows.
Yeah, I'm lucky. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you. Will you play a song for us?
I will. This is called Drive-In Movie. Take me to a drive-in movie. Put your body right next to me. Whisper promises to me. Roll the windows down. 'Cause when you look at me like that, kiss me, I'll kiss you right back. Break your heart, give it to me. Take me to a drive-in movie. Take me, doesn't matter where we go. Take me, I don't even have to know. Oh, take me on a long vacation, outbound from an old train station. We'll watch the world go by till we close our eyes in a sleeping car. We'll wake up in a brand new place. I don't even know their faces, looking for a little salvation. Take me on a long vacation. Oh, take me, doesn't matter where we go. Take me, I don't even have to know. Oh, take me slow. Take me, take me on a roller coaster. I wanna feel my heart turn over till I'm upside down, can't touch the ground. There's no gravity. I wanna feel my blood rush, just like the first time we touched. Wanna fall over and over and over. Take me on a roller coaster. Take me, take me. Doesn't matter where we go. Take me, take me. I don't even have to know. Oh, take me slow. Mm. Take me to a driving movie. Slide a little closer to me. Mm. A little in that.
I
Nice to
love
sit with
the
you on your birthday.
thank you. I love the romance of that song.
I do
What
too.
what do you think? I like asking songwriters this. What do you personally like about that tune?
Um, well, I tell you, there's a bunch of things. I wrote that song with 5 people because it came out of a Nashville session that I wasn't at, and so only the first like 30 seconds of it were finished when I heard it, and then I finished it with the writer. So one of the things I like about it is that 5 people wrote it, but I think I've met 4 out of the 5 now. So it's one of those ones where there was a chain reaction, and I pictured it being sung by a woman who's a mother that just she needs to get out. Just take me anywhere. I don't care where we're going. I need to get out. I need a break. Take me to a drive-in. Take me on a roller coaster. Take me on vacation. Just get me out of this house. And I think, you know, I know so many people that feel that way when the weight of the world and their motherhood just gets to them. And so I like that about it. But when I'm doing it myself, it's a stretch to picture me as mother, of course. So I think it works under any circumstances. But when I'm singing it, that's what I'm channeling. So
Hmm. I feel that. I like that. I like that you write from other perspectives.
yeah, it's you have to have a gateway in, so you feel like responsible for that perspective in a way. You're kind of caretaking. Um, but again, I have so many friends who are mothers, and I have, my children's mother works really hard for my kids, and so yeah, yeah, it's easy place to go for me.
Hmm. Well, I can't imagine anyone would be new to you, but if they are new to you, where's the best place that they could follow you?
VanceGilbert.com. uh, might as well be. I mean, we spent so much time together over the years. No, EllisPaul.com is the best place to find me, I guess, or the Facebook, even though I hate it. That I'm there as well. Yeah.
Well, good. Thanks for popping in and being such helpful, a helpful songwriting teacher to me over the years.
You're very well, Shanna. I love you. I love how you think. I love how you write and sing and perform. And I'm a big fan. So we'll keep on doing it.
Good. I need a clip of that to share everywhere of
All right.
testimonial, proof
Yeah,
from Ellis Paul.
got it.
Thank you. That's kind of you to say.
Happy birthday.
Mwah. Uh, What a delightful man. I'm going to play you guys another tune. And if you want to send any flood relief over my way, there's a PayPal and a Venmo link if you go to shannanaddress.com/support. And a lot of that is going to be donated to, I don't know if anyone's heard of Marshall, North Carolina, but they're a suburb of Asheville. And my friend has had a farm there and is really deeply tied to the community there. And I was just fascinated to learn about the wreckage that is still there. So I am going to play you guys a tune. And again, thank you for sharing the live stream so more people see. And this one is about my best friend. And it's actually a secret. It's like a melding of two of my best friends, but I didn't write it that way. I wrote it as though it's one person. And one of them is going through a really tough time right now. So she's on my mind and on my heart. And I just want to celebrate her with this tune. So let me set up my correct audio and play for you. And thank you for leaving comments. They're joyful to read. Ooh, ba-de-ya-ba-ba. Hands in goalie gloves, hair in a messy bun, wearing a t-shirt to your knees. You were number 5, kicking on a summer night. I wore my lucky number 19. Laughing in your backyard, secrets under the stars. I said, hey, it'd be mean if you jumped right now, but you did anyhow, and I peed on your trampoline. Now I'm far away, but I'm never solo, 'cause we talk every day on Marco Polo. Work has been so confusing. Hey, what mascara are you using? Had a bad date, it was really boring. Had a good poop and it made up for it. Every day that goes by, someone cares how I am. Thank God for my best friend. Ooh, ba-de-ya-ba-ba. 7th grade history, we had Mrs. Lipsy and the note you passed got intercepted. You regretted that you'd written your address. We opened up a condom 'cause we'd never seen one. Now it's buried in your backyard junction. Couldn't throw it away in the trash can in case your mom found it and made assumptions. Now we talk about marrying a fireman and saving up for our retirement. Does this outfit look good on me? Swap gross stories about when we bleed. Had a bad day, watch me ugly cry. But you're so awesome, let me tell you why. Every day that goes by, someone cares how I am. Thank God for my best friend. Ooh, ba-de-ya-ba-ba. And it's funny, I try to find someone to love me when that's all you've ever done. Ooh. I think he had a foot fetish. Look at how cute my pet is. Got a weird zit on my face. Let's meet up in a tropical place. I don't think well, maybe I do want kids. Oh gosh, what if I'm pregnant? Ooh, ba-de-ya-ba-ba. You totally deserve a raise. Step into your woman power, take up space. Bad headache, try medicine from China. Something weird is up with my vagina. boys say, wow, you're oversharing, but connection happens in the ordinary. Every day that goes by, someone cares how I am. Thank God for my best friend. Ooh, ba-de-ya-ba-ba. And my earbud fell out while I played. But like a rock star, I just kept going. Can I get some virtual applause? The silence is deafening. I got some funny comments. Like Philip said, smelly cat. I do give a Phoebe vibe, don't I? I need to learn like a really wicked, cool cover of Smelly Cat. I think that would be such a fun thing in my show. Hey, Barry. Locke said, good poops are more common than good dates. If you have good gut health, you're right. And, hi, Jenny. I'm happy to see you. Hey, Cindy. And thanks, Sean. Ooh, Randy had a good comment for Ellis Paul. He said to do the Take Me to a Drive-In movie song along with Angel from Montgomery. I like that. David LaMotte is going to be one of our special guests later. Can't wait for you all to hear him. And David, you're like from the area that we're supporting today, so I'd love to hear more about what you're noticing as things continue in those parts. What other comments do we have? Kat said, happiest of birthdays. Oh, thanks, Kat. I miss you. It was so fun hanging out at Philly Folk Festival together. And hey, Rhonda. Hey, Molly. Locke says, my gut is doing excellent. And thank you, Dan. I think it's a good friendship song. If anyone has a friend that they really want to celebrate, you can always reach out to me and I could write a really meaningful, detailed song about your friend if they have an upcoming birthday or a hard time. And of course, I remember you, David. Also, can I show off? I can't really. This is the trouble with this amount of screen. Like, I want to show off my cool outfit, but you can only see the top half. Hi, baby Claire. Our next surprise guest is in the green room, and I am really delighted to introduce her because the title track of this album was co-written with her. She is one of my favorite songwriters because whereas I tend to ramble, she's really good at like being really tight and getting things in that sweet spot, if you will, of like commercially and universally acceptable, but also specific enough to feel really personal. And just when you hear her sing, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. So I am very much appreciating in the YouTube chat right now. There's a lot of advice for how to have healthy poops. So you guys are my kind of audience. I see why you like my music. And without further ado, let me bring my friend Claire Kelly to the stage.
Hi, Shanna. Happy birthday.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm excellent, stupendous, fantastic.
Perfect. Just right where I want you. Just how I want you.
Yeah. What's been on your mind today?
Not too much. Just you're missing some chilly weather in Nashville. We're all coming out of a little snow day feeling here, and I got to write some fun songs with some kids today at the Country Music Hall of Fame. So I'm feeling good over here.
I love that you do that.
It's kind of cool. It's a cool job. Hi, everybody out there. Hope you're having a great Shanna party.
Tell me about one of the songs you wrote with the kids.
One song was we had some first graders in, and they came in with some outlines. Like the teachers kind of practiced with them in their classrooms respectively, and then brought them in. But then when I presented their outlines to them, they didn't want to write that, and I was like, "What's on your mind today?" And they listed like everything under the sun, from Batman to rollerblading to their favorite cats. And so I was like, okay, these are all things that make us happy, so let's write a song about, being happy and things that make us happy. It was very sweet.
Brilliant. Your ability to just consolidate information that's not related and be like, I found a way.
You got to find the thread. That's what I love about songwriting. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm. It is so fun.
What's been the best thing about your birthday so far? Probably
what a good question.
This whole party, but tell me everything.
Well, the best part is, I had a really good dinner.
What'd you eat?
Yeah. I had salmon, which is my favorite. And it was cooked in a homemade roux with like truffle butter and fancy spices and cooking wine and chicken broth. And it was, and sauteed greens and roasted carrots. And my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And on the side, there was cauliflower mash. And it was just really buttery, and it basically tasted like mashed potatoes, but it was made of cauliflower. So I got to feel like the health warrior I am.
You are a health warrior, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best. Are you in St. Louis right now?
At the moment, yes.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome.
What are you going to play us today?
I was thinking, are you playing any songs on this tonight? Do you have a guitar?
Yeah, I do.
I was thinking about, it would be cuter if we could play it together, but I was thinking about playing the first half of Sweet Spot, and then you could play the second half. That's what I was kind of thinking, if you'd want to.
Oh, I like that.
Or I would
because I just played it.
Oh, you just played it. Cool. Never mind.
It was my opening song.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
See, I didn't get the program soon enough. That's my bad. All good.
It's okay.
What do you want to hear, Shanna?
Mm.
Any Claire Kelly songs you'd like to refamiliarize yourself with?
Why don't you play? I was going to say Spiders, but it's so short.
So short. I know. That's fine.
Yeah.
No.
Why don't you do Drunk Girls?
Drunk Girls, you got it. I think the world needs this one right now.
Mm-hmm. They.
Well, hi everybody. Hello, all Shanna fanas out there. I'm glad you're helping celebrate our favorite quirky girl in a dress. She's the best. This is a song I wrote about being nice to each other, and it's also loosely about how the girls' bathroom at a bar at 2 a.m. is the nicest place in the world. We're politically divided and the climate is in crisis. We're addicted to devices that were supposed to make us smart. With arguments one-sided, I guess everybody's right, and there's a severe lack of kindness. Oh, it shouldn't be this hard. Some days I wanna hide under the covers, but what if we all treated one another like drunk girls do in bar bathrooms? They'll dry your eyes and tell you not to call your ex. So what if we all had each other's backs like drunk girls do in bar bathrooms? society, we should be further along. So we're drowning in comparison from highlight reels on Instagram. No one really gives a damn or has it figured out at all. And some days I wanna hide under the covers, but what if we all treated one another like drunk girls do in bar bathrooms? They'll dry your eyes and tell you not to call your ex. So what if we all had each other's backs like drunk girls do in bar bathrooms? Now I'm not saying it would fix it all, but think of all the problems we could solve if instead of hiding underneath the covers, oh, what if we all treated one another like drunk girls do in bar bathrooms? They'll dry your eyes and tell you not to call your ex. So what if we all had each other's backs like drunk girls do in bar bathrooms?
I love it so much.
Love you, Shanna Dress. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks for, I haven't seen you in so long and I miss you.
Miss you too. We should catch up soon.
I will talk to you later, and everyone's got to go check out Claire Kelly music because it's the best.
You're sweet. You're sweet. Have a fun night over here.
Oh, sorry. I cut you off. Have a fun night over. But that's because our next guest is already getting ready in the green room. I think he's naked. Look who we got.
I'm sorry I was so late. I forgot. I had ordered Chinese food and everything. And I said, well, why do I have so much in the evening off? I got a root beer and everything. And then all of a sudden I looked at my text and I forgot about your birthday, which is why I'm single.
And aren't you the one who teaches us at Song School how to be well while touring?
Yes, I do. I teach you how to be well. One of those things is to do what I did earlier before the Chinese food is to jog. I jog.
Oh, good job.
I jog. It's not far. It's not fast. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I go, but it's sometimes I go with my partner Deborah, and she walks and I run next to her. That's as fast as I go. In fact, there are neighborhoods that we go through that people don't know her. They think her name is Wait Up. It just I'm slow. Is this on?
Well,
did you get that? That's a good joke. Her name is Wait Up. Hello?
I don't think you're slow.
Okay. That's because you love me. And I love you. Happy birthday.
I love you too. Will you say something nice about me before you play us a song?
Yes, I will say something nice about you. You are simultaneously a brilliant, guileless, you're loving, you're an incredible listener. You've proven to be, and just you'd make a good friend.
I am a good friend.
See, that's what I told you.
And you're a good friend to me.
I am. What have I done for you? Go ahead. Go ahead. What?
You
See?
always. Hey, I'm allowed to take a beat before answering.
Okay, no, that was the web that did that.
Okay. I feel like
Go ahead and tell me. See? Sorry.
you have an amazing ability to give feedback on songs and then have people walk away feeling like they're the best songwriter in the world.
Ha! Oh my God.
Like,
me trying to keep my job. I mean, oh, thank you.
I mean, you just see what's special and you make people feel special and you make us laugh. And like, you want to hear the best backhanded compliment I have ever for you?
What?
Sometimes I'm like, if Vance Gilbert can't make it, then we're all screwed.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so
Because
sweet.
I just think you're the entire package. You're everything I would want to be as a performer.
You want to be an overweight black man?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. You know, you could, if that's how you identify, who am I? You know what I'm saying? It's a new world out there. So, and I'm trying to adjust and get it, you know? But yeah, so yeah, that's, well, thank you. Thank you, Shanunu. That's great.
Will you play us a song?
Sure. That's not the most comfortable couch I know. The LED from the VCR gives your face the sweetest glow. Kind kid you are. Giving up your childhood bedroom to your Aunt Darlene. Snoring in her facelift, her brunette wig, and her opinions. Leaky old dishwasher still sings Ave Maria at that high pitch when it's filled too full, like it's calling out, hey everybody take a breath and have a second piece of pie. Darlene went on and on. You just stood up and left the kitchen. I may never understand, but I'm listening. You took the Christmas dress that I bought you and made me a shirt. Everything can change except for me being your daddy, and I'm listening. I'm listening. You come from school with all these ideas, but we knew it wasn't peanuts or shellfish that made you want to crawl out of your very skin. All these years, just a phase, we figured. So we just shrug our shoulders at your purple hair. I covered your Christmas dinner with a piece of wax paper. It's on the second shelf of the fridge. And I'm pulling up these blankets under your chin, with a kiss on your forehead, while the moon in the living room window goes from white to gold. I may never understand, but I'm listening. You took the Christmas dress that I bought you and made me a shirt. Everything can change except for me being your daddy, and I'm listening. I'm listening.
That was so soothing.
Thank you. Thanks a bunch.
What do you like about that song?
It never says what it doesn't say. It doesn't say trans or sexuality or gender or binary. It doesn't say any of the terms, but you find somebody in that song unresolved but making the attempt. And I just think that's a cool place to be in music, where you're not absolutely solid in your stance of whatever it is you are about in the song. The narrator is it's a responsible narrator, but they're uncertain. So I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, it is a very responsible, uncertain narrator. You navigated that with such grace.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
And you calmed Carolyn Schulman and
Oh.
Katie White who are listening.
Well, thank you, all you people. Thanks for your vote of confidentials. Yeah, it's again, sorry I was so late tonight.
You weren't. I didn't tell anyone else. I just I said the show must go on, and I played my own song. But good thing you told them.
Yeah, I just screwed up. Thank you, Katie. Thanks for thinking that I make people feel special. And thank you, Carolyn. Yeah, it's that's my best piece of work in a while, I think. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. The guitar part is simple and sweet and kind of dumb folk country, and it stays out of the way of whatever else is going on. I'm very proud of that song. And nothing rhymes.
Yeah.
Very little rhymes. Very little in that song rhymes. So it's kind of I'm not a slave to anything poetically. So that's what I like about it. It really is for me.
That's cool.
Thank you,
That's
Dan.
Dan
Sorkin says it's both strong and sweet. That's cool.
Well, thank you for popping in for my birthday.
It's Melanie Sarah Lewis. She's got 3 names.
That has 3 names.
I love her. She's so great. Her is so beautiful and such a great musician.
Beautiful.
Hey, Shanna, you are worth being here for.
Thank you.
You're just thank you for being in my life. And happy birthday.
I love you so much.
Love you too, ma'am.
Ma'am, don't ma'am me.
Get used to it. The clock is ticking. Love you, bye.
No, love you, bye. That is not what I want. Okay. Again, if you want to donate to myself and the Asheville and Marshall, North Carolina flood relief victims, most of those tips are going to head that way. And thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. And I love Vance so much. And here's someone that a lot of you may not know, but I would not be doing what I am doing today if it weren't for this figure in my life. I played music for the first time publicly when I was in college at UVA in Charlottesville, Virginia. And a local performer there took me under his wing and booked shows for us. We learned duets. He showed me showmanship and creativity and kindness and community to a level that I just know that I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have someone holding my hand and just being this constant source of joy and fun and delight. And now you guys get to meet him, so I'm bringing him onto the stage.
Oh my God. Oh
Hi.
my God. Hi.
I haven't even seen this guy like in a decade. So you guys are seeing our reunion right now.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Do you have anything to share?
Sure. I was thinking about something like a fun story about you. And Vance kind of took it already a little bit, but like something that you are is you are always listening, and you are such a great listener. And a fun story that I kind of forgot happened until I was thinking about this. So back in the day, when Shanna and I met, I was a good little Christian boy who didn't do anything bad. And Shanna, thank you for being my friend through that period of time.
Are you about to say that I corrupted you somehow?
Kind of, yeah. So I mentioned to Shanna at one point in time that I had never smoked weed, but I would, if it happened to have happened to me, I I would like to experience it, but I would never smoke weed. Like, this was 15 years ago. Anyway, so one day, Shanna fed me a special brownie and did not tell me because she knew that she wanted me to experience this. But she knew that I never would on my own fruition, and she she didn't tell me about it until I was quite high. And do you remember that?
I don't remember any of this.
That was at your apartment. I think Lauren Falco. I think Lauren was there. And
probably.
I think she's the one
who did it to me.
Okay, yeah. Well, so you guys conspired to do it to me. And I'll never forget that. It's just looking back on that, like that you were like, I'm gonna do this for Scott. Like, I know that he would never do this, but he needs to experience this. And so I'm gonna figure out how to do it. And it was just just a funny story.
What a beautiful story to represent my character. Thank you. Yes, she drugged me when I needed it the most.
But yes, you did drug me. However, it wasn't necessarily in like a malicious intent. It was like purely like, it was true Shanna form. It was like thoughtful and well thought out, well played, and silly. Also, like, it had that whimsical silliness about it. Oh my God.
Thank you. What are you going to play for us?
So I took like 7-8 years off from playing. And then this past year I started writing. So this song is about the first man I ever had relations with. And the lovely, as a grown man coming out and being able to discover that in such a late period of life. The songwriter brain, when you're experiencing something like that, like all the things are happening. And I said something to him. I said, like, because we both have hairy chests, and I was like, oh, it's like Velcro. Like, we're just, stuck together. And I was like, oh my God, there's a song. Oh, I hadn't had that spark of like that's a song in like 5 years. And
wow.
It was the most magical thing. And so I went home that night and started writing this song. And I finished it. So the song's called Velcro. Yeah. Okay. You ready?
I can't wait.
Hey, everyone. All right. This is so strange. I can't see anybody. But here we go. You lay me down, your hand shifts slow, your shirt slides off, bristled chest exposed. You edge to mine and tear off of my clothes. Oh Lord. My face heats up, sweat marks the pillow. You hover over me, but I want you close. I pull you down and I don't let go. Chest to chest, we're hooked like Velcro. You pin me to the wall like a firefighter calendar, hot, hot, so hot. Your fingers slipping through my hair, grab a grip as I say harder, hard, hard, so hard. Scrub bodies pressed and tangled, head to toe. You and me, we're Velcro. We're Velcro. You step away and dim the lights low. Something tells me this ain't your first rodeo. And my smart ass flirts did this work before. On all your boys, your fingertips brush circles slow across my temples and my eyes shut close. Your beard grazes mine and your lips now know when we kiss, they're hooked like Velcro. You pin me to the wall like a firefighter calendar, hot, hot, so hot. Your fingers slipping through my hair, grab a grip as I say harder, hot, hot, so hot. Scrub bodies dressed and tangled, head to toe. You and me, we're Velcro. We're Velcro. If you move, I move, I respond to you. You can tug and pull me, put me wherever you want to. The friction, the sweat won't wear us out just yet. Dripping from head to toe, another round do-si-do. You pin me to the wall like a firefighter calendar, hot, hot, so hot. Your fingers slipping through my hair, grab a grip as I say harder, hot, hot, so hot. Scrub bodies pressed and tangled, head to toe. You and me, we're Velcro. We're Velcro. We're Velcro. Yeah, we're Velcro. You and me, we're Velcro.
Oh, I love it so much.
I love you, Shanna whore.
I love you. Oh my gosh. I was thinking like I miss singing with you and all the epic covers that you came up with for us and medleys and mashups.
Oh my God, so many. So many.
I played I went to a karaoke bar with my friend Claire, who was on earlier, and we did the Lady Gaga, like, it's been a long time since we came. And we used to do that one.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and I. Yeah. I remember one time when because I would change the lyrics to anything that was slightly sexually suggestive. I would change it to something that wasn't. And I remember one time when we were playing that live, you sang the "slept with me" or whatever line, and I looked at you like.
Isn't it funny how things change?
And it was just so good. I was like, that's typical Shanna. I love it.
I made naughty jokes way before I ever did anything naughty, so just so we know. Just so all the audience knows.
Oh,
But thank you for hopping on here with me. I love
wow.
you so much. I miss
I
you.
love you so much. And thanks for having me on.
Mhm.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Mm,
you.
Can't wait to catch up soon.
Sorry, I cut you off again. Okay, so you guys have a very special next guest. I only like recently became tight with her, and I feel like she's just like my sister from another mother. Like she gets me, and I get her, and she is so like not just talented, but interested in all the same things I am when it comes to neuroscience and limiting beliefs and playing with life and letting go of the hard things. And she does a lot of hard things. And I sent her this voice memo recently because I was like, you inspire me so much. I thought about writing a song about you. And I don't know that I actually will, but it's the thought that counts, right? And she responded being like, that means so much. So maybe I just need to start texting everyone. I thought about writing a song about you so that they can feel complimented. But please welcome to the Facebook/YouTube stage of the Shanna birthday show, Molly Bender.
Wait, I feel like I'm early. I don't think it's my turn yet. Is that
Oh,
okay?
well, you beat the person who it was their turn.
Okay, I apologize to whoever I am cutting in line.
You're fine.
Can everyone hear?
They're not even here.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Hi, happy birthday, Shanna.
Thanks.
Happy birthday. Yeah, what I said about manifesting is that like when we sometimes we have the ideas to make something, like I'm gonna write a song about that. And like it doesn't actually have to get done. It can just like we even moving towards it, even like, oh, spending a little time working my way towards that goal. But now I'm different. And so that goal might be sort of irrelevant, or it might go like this. Like it doesn't really that's irrelevant. But the whole thing is like the effervescence of like, oh, I'm gonna make this thing, and I'm even thinking about it. And then I thought about it because you told me about it, and then it's like love. So so I'm so into it. I'm so into it. Are you having a good birthday? Did you eat anything delicious today? Did you do anything sassy?
Oh, well, my whole life is sassy.
Yeah, true.
The sassiest thing I did was that I put on this outfit, which you
Ooh.
can't really see.
Oh,
but
yes.
It's has shorts.
Oh,
in
really?
it. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of scared to model this, but see how this is like
Oh,
the leg?
shit. That's awesome. Wait, it's like undie dress. Dude, just get
Yeah.
some, like, I mean, you might already have tights on there, but I'm just like some
Oh.
hot, foxy, like fishnets on there. Like, wear that on stage, please.
Yeah, that would be sassy.
Yeah. I mean, why not? You got the legs. Do it.
Mhm.
She's got the legs. Mm.
Thanks.
Enough about me.
Enough about me, even though I just
My
gathered all my friends to tell me nice things about myself publicly.
Yeah.
I thought of a manifestation thing that I was like, ooh, this is really cool. I would talk to Molly about this if we were hanging out.
Here we go.
In the book I was reading, it says, when you say something like, I am a millionaire now, like the conventional wisdom is to be lying. But actually it is true. I'm not going to be able to get this right. It's true. And it's just our eyes that lie is how the author summarized it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am going to take this into everything that I'm affirming, because that's what people always say of like, yeah, but I feel like I'm lying to myself. I'm like, you're not lying. It's the,
I think you're doing eyes. Yeah. You do have to actually feel it. I think that's right. Like find some way to feel it. Like, I love Raina Rose recently posted something like the universe is my trust fund. And I was like, boom, there it is. You know what I mean? Like abundance is all around. I don't know if it's going to look like $1 million in my bank account, but what does $1 million in my bank account mean to me? It means that I am provided for to do the things I love in the world. So whatever we need to do to think of what that means. Oh, I have a trust fund. It's Mother Nature. Oh, I have $1 million. Blah, 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 blah. I am supported to do what I love in the world. We all got to do some stuff that's like maybe a little annoying here and there, but like fundamentally, the world wants me to be me. So let's just do it. Anyway, that's how I work around those things.
I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Spitting wisdom like you do.
Just dropping knowledge bombs. I never get to be this dorky in a live stream, but it's because Evan's not here and I'm just like, I'll just be my old. I wrote this song for our mutual friend, Laurie McAllister. And I just thought of you immediately when you were like, could you sing the song? Sing this live, and it needs some work on the chorus, yada, yada, yada. Like, we can talk about that later. Maybe some chord substitutions. But this is the song that I thought was perfect for Shanna's birthday. When she gets that look in her eyes, I know it's gonna be something really off color, not meant for mixed company. She starts to tell a story I bet her boyfriend wouldn't like. Pretty soon we're all doubled over, laughing until we cry. And you can't take this, you can't take it, you can't take it from us. And then she gets that sound in her voice, like something catching in her throat, trying so hard to keep a straight face while she delivering a bad joke. And then there's wild gesticulation before the punchlines even close, slapping her hands down on the table. That's when I think I love her most. And you can't take this, you can't take this, you can't take it from us. 'Cause wild women know how to have all the fun and freedom in the world. We don't have to ask. Wild women know how to hold. We take the rocks and mud and slime and turn them into gold. Into gold. And then she gets that way about her when her face is downward cast, like the sky just clouded over, like she remembering some distant past. And all I really have to do then is stay as present as I can. I know that when the sky blows over, she'll be right back on her feet again. And you can't take this, you can't take it, you can't take it from us. 'Cause wild women know how to have all the fun and freedom in the world. We don't have to ask. And wild women know how to hold. We take the rocks and mud and slime and turn them into gold. Into gold. When she gets that look in her eyes. I know it's gonna be something really off color, not meant for mixed company.
The song is perfect.
For her and for you too.
Thank you. We
I
are
love you.
wild women. I love you. Thanks, Molly.
We are wild. I love you. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Okay, moving right along, even though I want to gush about Molly, I am going to bring my friend. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my God, we did it.
We did do it.
How you doing?
I'm amazing. Thanks for all of the tech struggle it took to get you here.
Happy day after birthday.
Thank you. Are you gonna, can you play for us that song that you sent me that I thought was just so extraordinary?
I can. I'm glad we got this.
Yay.
We made this work. Thank you, David LaMotte, for the phone call, the text, the recommendation for which browser to use. I couldn't have done it without him. So, all right.
Of the effort.
I want to. Can you hear this?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
And before you start, let me just say a quick little, if you guys want a tip, go to shannanaddress.com/support, and a large portion of this tip jar will go to Asheville. And Steve has to go, so he's going to play you a song right now. But this man has done more for my songwriting skills than anyone, including Taylor Swift. So thank you for that. Mm-hmm.
It all started when you were 8 years old and you heard a song of mine on the radio. That's what you told me.
That's true.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Backseat of your
car. That was pretty cool. All right, I'm going to let you play for everyone because this song is really.
All right. This is a new song. It's I wrote with somebody you know, Daphne Gale in New York. I want to cover every train car with love songs and spray paint. Wake up and shout from my first floor window to some city slicking stranger on the street. Oh, I'm playing for keeps. Don't have to wait to say it. I'm already in. It's less like falling, more like finding. Click my heels 3 times. I'm flying high this time. There's no need to look down. It's less like falling, more like being found. In the throes of an autumn beginning, this innocent pining between us has none of the questions I used to ask. We coil like acrobats, don't have to wait to say it. The way that we spin is less like falling, more like finding. Click my heels 3 times. I'm flying high this time. There's no need to look down. It's less like falling, more like being found. Lady luck luck is on my shoulder, making good it seems on dreams I never told her. It's less like falling, more like finding. Click my heels 3 times, I'm flying. No need to look down. Less like falling, more like being found. Less like falling, more like being found.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank you. I sent that to you like a few days ago, and I just because I thought you'd like it, but I didn't think you'd go all gushy over it, and you did. So I'm happy to. It's actually one of my favorite. You asked me, have you written anything you like lately, and I wrote that recently, and I really like singing it. It's fun. So, and it's a tribute to co-writing, because it's about like young love. It's about Daphne and her new person she's found. So,
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
it
Well,
lets people. So that kind of thing lets people like me who've been married for 44 years, which I'm very proud of and very glad of. Get into that zone. That is, you don't write that after 44 years. It's like a whole other kind of song. You know what I mean?
yeah, you write stuff
what you
like,
mean.
it sucks and it's really hard, but I like you still. You're not falling after 44 years, or you lie and say you are.
It's great. It's just different. It's a different grade.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm not going to ask you how old you are, but I still know you're younger than Vance Gilbert. I know that.
I am. And I'm always going to be. Thanks for figuring it out, Steve. I love you.
All right. I love you too. And I'll let you go. Take good care. I have a class to go teach.
Okay. Go teach your
You're
class.
The best.
You're the best.
Take care. Bye.
I don't even.
All right.
Normally I can. Oh, there. I did it. All right. Look who's next. Are you ready, baby? This woman is going to be singing at the Ryman soon. And she is one of my favorite people to chat manifestation with, besides Molly. And like such a go-getter, such a force, such a incredible performance teacher, and just a force. That's the word that keeps coming to me when I describe her. Look who it is. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. And I'm adding you to the stage right now.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hi, Shanna. Happy birthday to you, and happy birthday to me, too, because we're both in the month of February.
When is yours?
Mine was the 8th, and I attempted to have a party on the 12th for I was going to have every songwriter I know and love over, and we were doing a guitar pool hang at my house, and then I got really sick, and then it was supposed to be on Wednesday. It was supposed to be last night, but then we got a snowstorm in Nashville. So I am forever putting off my birthday party, and I've decided to wait until March and have a March birthday party. But yours is really good because it's weather. You don't have to worry about weather or sickness. People can just show up.
Mm-hmm. I do like that very much. So what did you do on your actual birthday then? You just were sick?
On my actual birthday, I actually is when I got diagnosed with walking pneumonia. And I was with Huck, and I was really sick, but I enjoyed my time with my 6-year-old. So we just stayed inside and watched lots of movies, and I drank tea. It was a fine birthday. because I got to spend it with my son. So it was good. Yeah.
I miss him. I bet he's even bigger than the last time I saw him.
He probably is. He was there's a lot of snow on the ground here in Nashville. So he and his dad were going sledding. And I will see him on Saturday because he and his dad are coming to the Ryman. So they get to come backstage and hang out with me. Yeah, it'll be fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What is something that you are creatively inspired by lately or enjoying creating?
I'm writing a poem a day. Well, I want to say I'm trying to write a poem a day. I've been following this guy on Threads. I don't even know his poetry at all, but he puts out a poetry prompt every day. And I just started doing it really quickly on my phone. And this was back in October. And so I have this friend, I have this hang with a bunch of single parents. And one of them is also a poet and teacher of English and poetry. And we've been challenging each other to write 2 poems a week and sending them to each other. So I've been writing a lot of poetry. And then I've been really inspired because my old bestie, dearest friend from when I started out doing this whole folk music scene, Jonathan Bird, who lives in Carborough, North Carolina, who is one of my favorite songwriters. He is, we both went back to school at the same time. He went back to school for physics and I went back to school for a poetry degree. And he's been doing oil paints lately.
Ooh.
And so we have been texting furiously. He's been sending me all of his, as they evolve. And he's not trained. He's doing it on his own, but he's brilliant. And so we've been talking about the creation of just the creative joy of art without having it to mean anything and actually having no idea what we're doing it. And we've been sort of sharing each other's journey, mine through words and his through paint. And he's gotten me really interested in, a couple of years ago during COVID, I started watercoloring and I sucked, but I found this technique that was pen and ink and watercolor that when I started on it, I was like, you know what, I'm not so bad at this. I kind of love it. And so through him, I'm inspired. I'm starting to take back up watercolor. I'm just trying, I'm at this place, I think, Shanna, maybe because you know me and I've been what's happening? And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 all this stuff is happening in my life, which is stuff that I've been working on for a long time, but literally everything is kind of falling in my lap. I signed up for piano lessons. I play piano and I write on piano, but I want to learn gospel and R&B and soul piano. So it's just I've always wanted to learn that piano, and I'm fucking 57 years old. I'm going to learn to play piano like that, and I'm going to watercolor, and I'm going to write a poem a day, and I'm going to raise a 6-year-old. And it's crazy. I just 2 days ago, I got an email from my literary agent saying how super stoked she is to work on pitching my book. And then an hour later, I got a call from my manager saying our booking agent has quit booking. So I'm like, okay, what? You get one, you lose the other. So I don't have a booking agent, whatever, but I've got a book that's being published, I hope. So I don't know. It's, I don't know. Life is life. You just roll with it.
It is life, and you do just roll with it, and you roll with it so well. I feel like I do a lot of encouraging people to get into their creative self, and you're so multimedia creative self now.
Yeah, I feel like maybe having a 6-year-old at my late age is the beauty of it is that he doesn't tire me out. He just turns me into a toddler. And I also think it's being single. I gotta be honest, I'm sort of digging being single. I'm not even interested at all in anything because it's oh man, I wonder, I'm doing dance parties with myself every morning, and and I can't dance to save my life, but I'm just in a real super open spiritually, super open creative, super open. The channel is wide open and I can feel it. Now I know that tomorrow it might go away. because I've had that experience where everything is great and then the world falls apart. That's just where I am today, is in a big, wide open channel of throw shit against the wall and let's have fun.
That's the best place to be. As long as the channel's open, you can be with anything, even if the world ends tomorrow.
And it might, but while I'm gonna go dance into Wonder if it does end. So, and Janet Jackson. I've decided that Janet Jackson, circa 1986 Rhythm Nation, is gonna be it's gonna be my dance kiss off to the world.
Yeah, that can be your theme song.
Yeah, the Pleasure Principle. I mean, you know, you're too young to know that song.
Yeah, but I can pretend and just smile and nod and say, yeah, that song.
I'll send it to you when I see you next. I'll show you my cheerleading routine from high school to the Pleasure Principle. Yeah,
the camera's on you right now. You could do it right now.
I can't remember it, and I'm not doing that for everybody. Who knows who's out there?
Yeah, we don't.
For just you. So how is this whole thing? You've got all these people who love you coming on and telling you that they love you.
Well, sometimes they just play a song and leave.
Oh.
Do you want to play a song?
Do you want me to play a song?
Yeah.
What song do you want me to play?
The opening track to your new record.
Oh, I can do that. Now, I don't know how this thing works in terms of me having my AirPods in and playing. Is it going to be a little loud?
It'll be fine. And I can move things.
Okay. Let's just see. Oh, I wasn't prepared. And I'm sitting in front of my fireplace because it's 3 degrees outside. So
that's a good place to sit.
And this is my new guitar that I bought just about a month ago.
My friend Locke is commenting in the comments that he ran sound for you in Steamboat before.
Steamboat? Like Colorado?
Yeah.
When was that? That must have been years ago.
Must have been. And Molly Venter says that Rhythm Nation was her first cassette.
Molly Venter, you and I could completely. Maybe someday I will post a video of my cheerleading routines. I could do a middle split back then. Now I will never do a split again in my life.
Wait, are you on your computer or your phone?
My computer.
Oh.
I don't have to play a song if it's wonk. Are you sure?
Let's.
Okay, but you've gone now. If it sucks, get me off, because I don't want to. My voice is a little hoarse too, so I'm going to sing it. So. Kicked the can till the sun went down in 76 summer afternoons. May to August we hid in the back of that house on the circle off Old Shady View. July 4th before the second grade, a joker in the spokes and Huffy handlebars. Bicentennial parade, Yankee Doodle Dandy and sparklers in the yard. Ride our bikes like a speed machine, feel the wind duck your head and leave. Hold on tight, oh, hold on tight to the American dream. Juliet lived in the house on the corner where we went every day 'cause she had a pool. Cheryl's dad played for the Vikings. She could run faster than the boys at school. Daddy said Carter was a weakling, a Democratic farmer could never be for. He said we were heading for disaster, lost his faith in the Vietnam War. Well, ride our bikes like a speed machine, feel the wind up your head and lean. Hold on tight, oh, hold on tight to the American dream. Dreams unmade to keep us moving, try to find where we belong. In the end, can't win for losing, so we ride our bikes like a speed machine. That's the cheesy part where I just want everyone to clap their hands, but I can't do it like as a folk singer. I feel like kind of an asshole doing it, but I'm gonna try. Ride our bikes like a speed machine, feel the wind up your head and lean. Hold on tight, oh, hold on tight to the American. Ride our bikes like a speed machine, feel the wind duck your head and lean. Hold on tight, ooh, hold on tight to the American. Hold on tight to the American. Hold on tight to the American dream. There you go, Miss Shanna. It's my patriotic childhood song.
I love the patriotic childhood song. It has groove.
Yes, my country song.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you ever coming back to Nashville to visit us so we can? I'm building a porch on my front, on my house. Ground is being broken next weekend, so I will have a porch hang happening.
That's what I want. That's what I need. Now that I know you'll have a porch hang, I'll be right there.
Porch hang, I've got a whole fan situation going up there. It'll be wide with also, it's like my dream is to have like the front porch sitting around playing guitar. So come on down.
I will. And you're so delightful to chat with always. Thanks for your charisma and your creativity and the openness that you bring to your writing and to just the way you be in the world.
Oh, my love. I miss you here. I can't wait to find out about how life is outside of a StreamYard podcast. But have a great time. Have a great time. Enjoy all the people who love you.
Thank you. Thanks, Amy.
Bye, you.
Right. Bye. Wow. This is the easiest concert ever because I'm just the MC. I just get to go here's my talented friend and then listen. So thank you guys for still paying attention. I appreciate there have been tips that came in, and I am so happy to know so many generous, supportive people that keep indie artists and flood relief victims afloat. And I'm just like, I'm sitting here smiling constantly because it's a great way to get your musician friends to hang out with you if you're like, you can perform. That's the carrot that I dangle. And then this must be what it feels like to be like the host of a podcast, you know? People are like, I just want to talk to cool people. And then the people they interview are like, yeah, I get to promote my act. That's fun. And anyway, excuses to do the things that you wanted to do anyway. I have looked up to Amy Speace for a very long time, and now she's my buddy. And speaking of buddies, there's a new buddy who just joined the green room. He has a guitar in his hand, even though he told me he might do a poem. Maybe he'll do both. We'll see. But I'm going to bring you on stage before you play so we can chat.
Groovy. Hey, wonderful. Happy birthday. I'm
Thanks.
so very glad you were born.
Me too.
Better planet because you're walking around on it. It's good.
Mm-hmm. David wrote a song called, or a book called "You Are Changing the World," whether you know
Whether
it
you
or
like
not.
it or not. Whether you like it or not. Yeah. And crazy things are happening with that book. There's a university in Pennsylvania. I can't say which one quite yet because they need to be able to announce it, but they just bought 900 copies of the book to give one to every freshman in when the new freshmen arrive for the next school year. So, wow! And they're going to have me come and do a talk and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of amazing.
What a perfect like demographic to influence with your writing.
The honest truth is, college students and retirees are my favorite. People who are right on the cusp of a big life change are really fun to intersect with on this particular topic. So,
cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
And you know, you live where we're donating to today. So can you tell us more about what it looks like there?
Yeah, so what it looks like depends a whole lot on your elevation. And an elevation difference of 5 or 6 feet can make a complete difference as to whether you have a house or not. Lots and lots of houses washed away, and it's still a war zone in Swannanoa. I mean, there are buildings that are crumpled on their sides, and it's really shocking. They just recently got a big 18-wheeler out of the river that was there for a long time. But there's still lots and lots and lots of debris. People are working really hard, but it was the largest natural disaster ever to hit Western North Carolina in recorded history. And it's been tough for a lot of people. So for those of us who are super lucky, like me, I didn't lose a gutter. The question is, how do we love our neighbors? You know, how can we show up for the people who are hurting? And it's been a fascinating thing to observe and to experience in terms of the. I kind of feel like the pandemic, in some ways, taught us one set of lessons, and the hurricane came through and taught us the exact opposite. So the pandemic said, you can't be with people in person, but we're going to hyper-connect you to people who are really far away. And then the hurricane came and said, no connectivity. You can't communicate with anybody who isn't standing right in front of you. And so go out and check in on your neighbors. And we all did, right? So in some ways, I don't want to minimize the horrific trauma and damage of the hurricane, but in some ways, it did kind of heal a little bit of a wound there by teaching us again how to be together. It was pretty moving.
That's so powerful. I love the ability to find the silver lining in the hard thing. You do that so well.
Well, there was so much kindness, Shanna. I mean, people were just showing up from everywhere. People drove down from Canada. My friend had a tree guy working on his house for free, and he was asking him about himself, and he said, yeah, I retired from tree work about 3 years ago, but saw this on the news and thought I better get on down here. So he just got in the car and came, you know, and people did that from all over. There's still these lovely Amish men with the beards and the hats and the whole thing, making tiny homes in a parking lot not far from here because people still need them. And it's pretty remarkable.
That is remarkable.
Yeah.
Will you perform for us?
Yeah, I'm going to try a song. I do. My nose is a little bit stuffy, but I'm going to try a song, and it's very topical to the conversation we were just having. Thought maybe I should play something peppy and fun and whatever, but since you're donating these proceeds to my neighbors, thought I'd sing you a song that I wrote about the hurricane and the aftermath of it. Emily Dickinson famously said that hope is the thing with feathers that never asked a crumb of me. And I've got legit respect for Emily Dickinson, but I gotta say, I experience hope in a very different way from that. First it rained for days and soaked the ground right through. The tempest started rising, how it blew. And the river filled the valley past the roof. what could we do? Then the neighbors came to make sure we're okay. The chainsaws cleared the biggest trees away. We found so many lives in disarray. What could we say? The losses here could not be quantified, but communities began to organize. The agencies and volunteers arrived, and we all tried. So the water took our shelter, left us in the dark. The river of compassion hit a higher watermark. If you've never really seen it, here's the power of real love. Hope is not the thing with feathers, it's the thing with boots and gloves. A jug of water and a jacket in your size, a listening ear from folks who empathize. I would never want to sentimentalize, but hope can rise. When your life just disappears out of the blue, takes all you have just trying to get through. My friends, there is still so much work to do for me and you. We're grieving for more than 100 souls. The winter's coming on now and it's cold, and together we've been through more than we're told a heart can hold. So the water took our shelter, left us in the dark. But the river of compassion hit a higher watermark. If you've never really seen it, here's the power of real love. Hope is not the thing with feathers, it's the thing with boots and gloves. Hope is not the thing with feathers, it's the thing with boots and gloves. There's a peppy little number.
But that's what music does, you know? It just makes me breathe and empathize and feel the things.
Yeah, I think that's really one of the main functions of music, is to help us feel stuff we need to feel. And that's often what does it for me when I'm really stuck and blocked up, and a song goes right to my heart and tears it open. It's a beautiful thing. So
I love
adore
it.
you. I'm super grateful to call you my friend. I'm, by the way, in the Shanna Memorial, Shanna in a Dress Memorial bedroom here in my studio with your futon right over there. So come see me again sometime.
My futon, wow. And I will. And David, I just want to say thank you for being so of service as you are, because I always bear this guilt that being Shanna in a dress and having a troubadour lifestyle is really self-serving. And I, because I feel like it's a big, like, blasting my name and my face everywhere I can type of treadmill. And you just rise to the top of when I think of, I need an example of someone who can remind me that this isn't just like an ego job, and you are that for me.
But here's the thing, Shanna. I think you, like me, I think you can walk to the microphone on a stage before they've said a word or sung a song, and you can tell whether they are there to offer a gift or to receive one. Right? And you, when you hit a stage, are so radiant. You're so clearly there to offer a gift. And that's that's what we're trying to do here, right? A movement needs a lot of people doing different parts, and part of what we desperately need is the fuel of joy. And you are so gifted at offering people joy. I'm grateful to receive that gift.
What a good compliment. Thank you. I do feel deeply fueled by joy, and it feels good to have that recognized.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
it's kind of hard to come by right at the moment for a lot of us, right? So it's really important to have people who are gifted at manifesting that particular thing, that particular kind of medicine.
Oh,
So,
well,
happy birthday.
Blush. Thank you, David. I hope everyone goes out and listens to all of David LaMotte's music, because as you can see from just one short conversation, he's a special man.
Love you much. We'll see you next time
Love
you're
you.
through.
Thanks. All right, you guys, we're in the final stretch here of this birthday concert. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for sharing if you're watching from Facebook. And thank you for donating if you felt called to. Venmo or PayPal, Shanna and address.com/support. And a large portion of these will go to that Western North Carolina area. So I'm really grateful for your support and for this platform that can spread that. So I have 2 special guests left, and the first one is a really remarkable songwriter who I went away. Has a heart of gold and a new album coming out this year, and is one of those people who will drop everything to help someone in need. And I'm excited to hang out. So welcome to the stage. Give him love in the comments.
Hey.
Andrew Dunn.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
See you.
I'm amazing.
This is so much fun to watch. What a cool idea this is.
I know. It's like the lazy person's birthday.
Oh, maybe. I think of it as like a pre-funeral, because you get to hear what everyone likes about you.
Yeah, which I think is a good time. Echo cancellation. I think it's a good time to affirm people. You're good.
Okay.
While they're still alive.
Yeah,
I think that's a thing we should do.
Absolutely, we should.
What are you going to play us today?
I went back and forth about which one to play, but I wanted to say what a great job you've done helping me as a coach, and I know you help others so much. So you think you're on this ego trip, but you're doing a lot for others too. So we appreciate that, and I can highly attest to the wonderful things you do. And I've got a couple of friends who are going through some tough times, as we all do here. And I was saying to one of my former students that, bad stuff happens because it leads you to where you need to be, and it's like you never, in this life, the older I get, the more I see like you never get there. It's just about how you're doing it, So I wanted to do this song called Becoming. I look stupid. At least I'm balanced this way. Well, I try not to be specific. I don't like to be so planned, 'cause things never seem to turn out the way you want it in the end. They say it's not about the ending, but the way that you get through. Your responses to the problems that the world throws at you. It's all about becoming, stumbling upon the person you were meant to be, and the road you're walking on. It's all about becoming. find it easy. The ones who always seem to know the reason they were put here, what direction they should go. The rest of us are left to wander, simply do the best we can. Are we missing all the signals? Do we fail to understand? It's all about becoming, stumbling upon the reason we were meant to be, the road we're walking on. It's all about becoming. And the sun will rise tomorrow, so I've learned to keep the faith. I'm still learning how to live, and I'm learning how to wait. So when the world is unforgiving, all you hear is doubt, no problems usually have a way working themselves out. So I try not to be specific, I don't like to be so planned, 'cause things never seem to turn out the way you want it in the end. It's all about becoming, stumbling upon the person you were meant to be, and the road you're walking on. It's all about becoming. It's all about becoming. Yeah, it's all about becoming. Whoa,
That was the perfect one to choose. I'll do that. There, I fixed it, I think.
Great. Thank you. That's great. Well, thank you for having me on this wonderful lineup. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to call you friend. I'm lucky.
Mhm. I'm lucky too. You are delightful. And thank you for gracing me with that song. And I've been really liking getting to hear all the songs on your album before the rest of the world gets to hear them.
Oh, thank you. Well, you're hearing the pretty, before it gets all super pretty, I hope. Or at least prettier. And thanks for everything you're doing to help me. Keep me on task.
Of course. Of course. Well, I love you. And I'm going to wish you well so I can move on to our next guest. Sorry, I cut you off. It sounds so rude. But I am so in love with this friend and her music and her spirit. And we can geek out about literally anything, whether that is, I don't know, the experience of being a songwriter or a woman or in social relationships. And just, I feel like no one understands me the way this friend does. And I hope she will say the same thing about me, but I just can't wait for the entire world to know her music, because I'm sure that's on its way. After, the child rearing chapter. So, or maybe during, who knows? Anything can happen. It happened for Brandy Carlisle. So welcome to the stage, one of my favorite friends.
Hi, Shanna.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
It is an honor to be here on this amazing lineup and with you, my amazing friend. Yes, you absolutely understand me like no one else. And I can Marco Polo you after a gig and tell you all these strange little details that you will just get. And what a gift. Oh,
Yeah.
and vegetables.
Oh yeah, vegetables.
We nerd out hard on vegetables.
Yeah. Can I tell you
Hi,
what
Katie.
I had? Oh, Katie's an audience. Yay. My birthday dinner was salmon in a homemade roux topped with sauteed greens and roasted carrots, and the roux was like red and spicy and
It's red?
and
What
yeah,
spices were in
and
it?
I don't know because I didn't cook it.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, and then garlic or black truffle cauliflower mash.
Ooh, yum. That sounds
Mhm.
fancy.
It was so good.
If live stream technology could transmit smell, you would smell the roasting curried cauliflower that my home smells like right now.
Oh, I want some.
I'll send it right over.
Thank you. Maybe AI will create that technology eventually.
I hope so. I wonder if there will be some type of weird buffering, or like it will taste like artificial strawberry, you know? Like it won't be quite right.
Yeah, but it'll be on the way. I want to hear you play a song because you have a big show coming up at Swallow Hill in Denver.
I do. For those of you who might be in the Denver area, I have a show with my full 6-piece band tomorrow, Friday, February 21st at Swallow Hill in Denver. I would love to see you there. And I could play something that I'm going to play tomorrow, or I could play you a new song that I have on guitar that I haven't played for anybody yet.
Do the guitar one.
Cool. Okay, so
Okay.
people who might come to my show, don't judge me based on this song because it is a freshie and also my secondary instrument. I'm alive. The wheels of the plane hit the ground. I'm alive. I'm alive. I breathe in deep just to savor the sound. Heart is thumping, blood is pumping, armpits making sweat. Food digesting while I'm resting. But so often I forget I'm alive, I'm alive. The kestrel's perched on a bough. Then he flies, no second guessing. He's not missing out on some secret meaning, skin tone gleaming, cooler place to be. And when I'm sitting in my living room, that's just as true for me. I'm alive, I'm alive. My fingers sift through the dirt. I'm alright, not messing up even when it hurts. All of my frustration, pain, indignation, even the regret. All the things I've done and haven't done. What if every single one's correct? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shanna. You're the best. You are one of a kind.
Oh, that was amazing. I just love your boldness. Like, for those of you guys who don't know Pamela, she's a wicked good piano player. So having you just be like, yeah, I'm gonna play my new guitar song. The boldness that I love from you, and turning it into a happy birthday mashup. I guess I should turn off this echo thing I hear, but what a fantastic new song. I didn't know you'd been writing more on guitar.
A bit, yeah. Thanks, dude. I can't wait to hear your new songs.
I know, I have so many that you don't know anymore.
No, I want to hear all of them.
But they're all kind of like half-baked, so you're not really behind.
I love a half-baked. It reminds me of a brie that's still a little bit firm, but also gooey.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm getting a major echo, and I had pretty weird sound during that song that you played, so my apologies if you go back to the replay and are like, why is it so grungy and loud? But we're just having fun here.
We're just chilling, celebrating birthday. Hi, Terry. Oh my gosh, love you.
We love Terry. And thank you to everyone else who's throwing tips my way. And we're going to support the flood victims in Western North Carolina. And I just feel so happy that you're my friend and that I feel just as close to you now as I did when I lived in Colorado.
Back at you, friend. So grateful. Love you.
Thanks for coming on. All right. Well, that was my birthday concert. It was like a talent show of all my amazing friends. So big thank you to the lineup today. We had Pamela Machala, Scott Tiernan, Amy Speace, Vance Gilbert, Ellis Paul, Steve Seskin, Claire Kelly, Molly Venter. Wow, I'm doing this all off memory. I'm doing a very good job. And oh no. Well, this is awkward if I forget two people. But I am appreciative that you all came, and that link, shannainaddress.com/support, takes you to a Patreon link, a Venmo link, and a PayPal link. And if you want to use PayPal or Venmo, then a large portion of the donations we receive across today and tomorrow and the next day are going to go to Western North Carolina. And thank you for wishing me happy birthday and for tuning in, you guys. Thank you for sharing the stream. And I bid you all good night. And now you all know what some of my favorite foods are. So if I come to your town, you know what to cook me. Yay!